Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rocket League with me, BrainBoy20. Where we last left off, we had played a couple of matches against the AI, and I promised to attempt to get online to work. Turns out I'm stupid, and it is working. It just claims a lot of... Basically what happens down here, you're offline, it lies. So I'm going to play online, finding a match, and I will restart the recording when we're actually in-game. And ignore the fact that it says 0 players online, that is also blatant lies. So when we come back, we will actually be in a match. See you then. There we go. First online match, let's see how bad I am. And this is the benefits of having an incredibly good connection. I'm the first one in. I really should have played like a warm-up match or two. Okay. So, Rabid Squirrel, if I could guess his name correctly. And I've already forgotten that space is jump. Seems like he's new. And a handbrake would have been so bloody nice there. Ah! Of course I miss. You see, this is why you warm up first before you play games. Before you play games like this. Because then you make tons of mistakes. And I tried to get the ball. I tried to get a bicycle hit to try to knock the ball into the goal area. Unfortunately, I'm not skilled enough to do that. And once again, I prove that I should not have ball cam on 100% of the time because I couldn't even see anyone who was charging into me. And there we go. First score goes to me. Who's on the enemy team, by the way? Exotic Orcan and Wolfman, who's the AI, because someone left the match. Sinister. You're a horrible person. You leave your team like that. Mr. Kuchus gets the first touch of the ball and sends it flying off to the side. Unfortunately, it bounces back onto their side of the field, which would give us the perfect opportunity to knock the ball away. And I managed to get a save from an almost perfect goal for him. And I set up a perfect shot. Now if only I could knock it into the goal once again. Perhaps I underestimated myself severely when it came to this game. Then again, this is literally my first match online, so I'm getting a bit... So I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, so that's how the skipping mechanic works on online play. And I think one of his compatriots are AFK, which also explains a lot. Never mind, his team just sucks. We're not actually good. Because they have an AI, an AFK human, and one other human, who is doing his best, and he scores. I'm sorry, that was the AI. Alright, since we're coming in from the side, we should be able to effectively get the first ball touch. And hopefully that didn't get sent over to our side of the field, but it looks like I am completely wrong. And if I was actually going for a flying hit, it would be able to be easily scored, but my ally gets it anyway. I'm sorry, his name is Rabid Squirrels. Sorry about that. But it looks like it's just going to be a stomp. I'm just going around to get some boost so I can keep up with the ball. He says as they get a perfect score because none of us actually tried to defend the ball. I was hoping it would lazily bounce into me and then bounce off. Unfortunately, they're actually much faster in their reaction than that, and we're able to get the ball to go around me. It looks like his ally has just returned, so they might actually have a comeback, depending on how good the ally is. I'm just going to stick back here, and if they can set a good shot up, like this one... Ah! That was actually horrible. And I had to try to ruin a perfect shot that I just gave the opponent. These front flips and side flips are not exactly helping. Okay, Exotic's not AFK, he's just lagging like a mofo. This isn't a very good match. Oh well. Content's content. I just really hope it's good content, usually. Give me boost. 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 Okay. Oh, now the boost appears. When the ball's conveniently on our side. Are those vuvuzelas? Really? One of this game's sound effects are vuvuzelas? Well, of course it's hilarious that they have those. And why the heck didn't I boost to get the ball away from there? Not even gonna question it. Alright, as we're on the side, it is my duty to boost in order to try to get the ball away from our opponents, or at least knock it into a more favorable position. I wonder, what difficulty are the bots put on? Like, in online play, do they just start off as pro by default, or do they go to the easier variety? Oh, we all spawn back there. Alright, let's see if they can set up a good shot for me. It would have been a good shot, but Rapid Squirrel seems to have gotten it. All well and good, and no one was in position to grab the centered ball. And I managed to knock out one of the enemies with a fully charged speed boost. That made no sense whatsoever, and proves that once again I am not very good at commentating this style of game. But at least I'm having fun doing this. That's all that matters, and hopefully you're enjoying it as well, and they score on us, keeping it a perfectly tied game due to our own incompetence. Will we actually skip? No, one of them is usually AFK. Alright, let's see if we can get this so it's not a tiebreaker. The answer is... Ah! If that rule wasn't in place, the ball would have definitely gone in. I would have scored and this match would have been over. But now the AI is going to win for the enemy team. Because I'm too fast. And I dodge around the ball instead of hitting it because I didn't decide to flip. I might need to do something about that audio spike. Anyway, I got Flamethrower, Red Trail. I don't feel like equipping. I don't feel as if a rematch was in order, so we'll exit to the main menu, and we'll go find another match. Oh, and for anyone wondering, I did actually change the tires. They're Sunburst tires now as opposed to Vortex. Anyway, we'll play online and we'll try to find another match. And we'll be back as soon as we get one, so see you all in a bit. And we happen to get another match. Steel Blue 2002, Cruddy Coupe NL, Mini Tank 9. So I got Steel Blue, who's my other player? I don't think I know yet. I can't look around, and I can't look at the player list, and the other person's still connecting. Isn't there just like this lobby? Yep, Wolfman joins, meaning one of us has the AI. I have Cruddy as my other ally here, and they have Wolfman the AI. Wait a minute. Wolfman's here for a rematch. And to prove that the AI is better than 3 players combined. With an immediate score. This game's gonna go oh so well. I'm not going towards the ball because anyone who's going from the side is actually a bit closer to the ball than we are. I only go for the ball afterwards. And with a near perfect side shot, maybe... I don't know why I didn't just keep backing up into the ball. Wait a minute, there's a handbrake. Is going in reverse just a handbrake? Is that all there is to it? Of course, I missed the ball. I wasn't trying to hit it in, I was trying to hit it away. Unfortunately, the AI does all the work this time around. Alright, since I'm going in from the side, I can at least attempt to contest the ball. And while I did get the first touch, the opponent managed to get the actual solid hit that knocked it onto our side of the field. Although, had I jumped a bit earlier, I would have been able to knock it well into their court. No, I think I should call it half field. This isn't basketball. Seriously. And using the momentum of my allies, I'm able to get into a perfect position where, if they weren't trying to do any fancy maneuvers, I might be able to get the ball into the goal. But because of that fancy maneuver, it knocked the ball once again, back towards the goal. And because of my idiocy, the ball is now in, once again, a perfect position to be scored upon. However, thanks to Steel Blue actually being more skilled than I am, he manages to knock it away by taking up the pseudo-goalie position. Once again, knocking it back towards their goal, we might be able to get a perfect setup to score. But Mini Tank stops me. Steel Blue, however, comes in with a save. Let's see how that actually turned out. He knocks it towards the outer edge, and I managed to knock Steel Blue into the ball with his jump, so he can deflect the ball into the goal. And a first touch. If we had just hit it with a slightly better angle with more force, we would have definitely been able to make it into the goal with that shot. But I ran out of boost way too early. And I get a perfect shot once more into the goal with a setup from my friend, who was it this time around. Steel Blue manages to set the ball high into the air, but set it up for a perfect shot. I get a perfect angle in order to get around the defender who's charging towards the ball to try to save it, and I score. Turning on ball cam once again, I'll stay behind my allies who rush towards the ball. They knock it into the middle court. I'm going to try to boost to grab it, but unfortunately I jump way too late, and with so little boost. And Mini Tank manages to score as a result. I thought that ball was going to go straight in, which is why I stopped. going to go grab this boost slightly, and then I'm just going to wait. Unfortunately, I get the speed boost way too quickly. And he managed to hit it towards the goal. Can Steel Blue get the score? Yes, he does. And we once again tie up the entire game. I set it away from the corner with Mini Tank and Wolf Job. Wolf Job? Is that his name? Wolfman. I watch Game Grumps. Don't question the name Wolf Job. Anyway. The ball is set high into the air by the opposing team on our side of the field in the hopes of getting a quick score. Although, that could have gone really bad if someone was actually fast enough, but I managed to get the ball clear from the goal with a relatively light hit. And I'm going to try to once again guide the ball into the goal, but Mini Tank is much faster than I am and manages to get it out of my dribbling zone. Really, how do you call that at that point? I don't know. Do they call it dribbling in soccer? Or just having the ball in between your feet? We'll look this up afterwards. And Wolfman manages to get the ball away from us because I was too lazy to just hit the ball into the wall in order to make sure a perfect hit was not set up. Alright, as it's a sideways position, I get the speed boost necessary to hit the ball onto their side of the field. Now, can my allies set the ball towards the enemy goal is the only question. Unfortunately, Mini Tank's actually good at keeping the ball away from his goal, and Steel Blue manages to knock me out of the path of getting towards the ball, and Wolfman steals the one chance at a goal. At a save, or I'll eat those words as Wolfman manages to score on me, even though I managed to knock the ball away and barely save it. So close to the final minute of the game, we are down 2 points, and we just need to score. I managed to get the first touch, but the opponent manages to land a solid hit on our side, sending the ball careening into our side of the field. I could not react fast enough to make sure the ball actually stays away. Mini Tank almost gets to score, except for the fact that I managed to save the ball at the last second, but Cruddy seems determined to let them score on our side of the field and sends the ball into the perfect position for Wolfman to come in from the side and manages to score. I like to think Cruddy is the inside man for the enemy team. They hired him just so when we got to this position in the World Cup, last place, someone else could fight it for us and manage to get the ball away. Steel Blue manages to hit the ball towards the goal, but Mini Tank saves it, permitting this little skirmish to happen to see who can get the ball into whose side first. Cruddy sends the ball once again into our side of the goal. I'm fairly certain this man is a troll, and they're actually trying to score, but I can't actually save the ball to save my life. And Wolfman scores once again. Steel Blue has one more goal on me, and he's the MVP as a result. Alright, we managed to win the skirmish early on and get the ball towards their goal, but I don't think we can actually react fast enough. And I managed to destroy Coop NL, but we seem to have lost as a result of this, because Mini Tank's just going to get an easy time to get the ball into our goal because no one's guarding it. And I had no boost to even attempt to catch up to him. I'm just going to sit back and guard our goal for the 10 seconds remaining so we don't have a 3-1 loss. And I managed to get the ball close to the goal, but none of my allies are close enough to take it up, and we lose. We lose 8-3. That's a horrible, horrible game. And I'm level 5 rookie as we end the episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy20 with Let's Play Rocket League. Remember, if you enjoyed the episode, to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.